And how do you do, my fellow squishies? Hopefully this is working properly. It's always a shot in the dark every time, as we regularly know. Because things regularly break when we least expect them. Or when we most expect them. It's always hard to say. I mean, if we always expect it to break, or we're always expecting it, right? So how can we be least expecting it when it breaks? Not sure that makes logical sense. Anyways, apparently Lawrence Frazier figured out a way to fix some buffering issues in YouTube, at the user end at least, assuming I don't have issues at my end, which again is a massive assumption. So look up on the chat scroll to see about turning off the DVR function, which apparently allows you to rewind during the live stream, which seems to be counterproductive to the purpose of a live stream, but what do I know? Glad I am being heard. Not sure there's been much going on in the news that I can ramble about since our last live stream, and yes, in fact, we did live stream approximately 48 hours ago. And we will again live stream in approximately 48 hours again. Funny how that works. The next live stream will be a game that we have played previously, since it was back on our usual cycle of off-week live streams. There will not be any quote real end quote episode this week. There will simply be something for the members and or Patreons, and instead we will be doing a live stream in approximately 48 hours of a previous game, as we used to do a long time ago, and then things got squirrely here at the Shipyards, and we're going to try to go back to that pattern. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep live streaming every other day, basically. I may not have time, I may not have endurance, and you may get bored. So we'll figure out how the pattern eventually works out in the end. But in the meantime, we'll just fool around with it and see what works. Excuse me. All right. Beyond that, if you were not here on our last live stream, we are attempting a game called Everspace. It has a somewhat odd premise of the main character is actually currently in cold storage in some sort of cryo system somewhere, trying to keep his body from dying to a cytotoxin. And he keeps on cranking out clones who will go off into space and eventually die, with the hope that eventually one of these clones is eventually going to make it to wherever we are supposed to be going. The weird kick? All the clones remember everything that their predecessors did. Obviously, you are the main character, so you understand everything that happened in the game previously, so the game had to figure out some way of having the, quote, character, end quote, remember everything that happened to it previously. So all the clones remember dying a lot. So far, we're up to 3 deaths. I wonder if there's like an award for a record number of deaths to get to the end of the game, whatever the end looks like. We didn't even make it to the end of the first level the first time around, and I think we made it to the 3rd level on this 3rd clone. So at this current progression, I don't actually know how many levels there are in the game, but it might take us a second or two. He's kind of a Bob HB although I don't remember them integrating all the other memories. The Bobs seem to keep individual memory clusters of themselves, and then obviously when they procreated, the 2 Bobs that came out of the process had each other's memories right up until the bifurcation point. But I don't think when one Bob died, all the rest of the Bobs got his memories, or even the Bob Prime got all the memories of the other Bobs. So it's a little weirder than that even. I have not had a chance to check out the reptile channels yet. As I may have mentioned in the last live stream or previously in the channel or Twitters or something, I lose track of all the various ways of communicating with y'all. Things got a little, let's go with colorful here at the Shipyard for a few of your weeks, and my spare time was reduced to a bare minimum. So I will have to look up those reptile channels in the future. But yes, it does actually make you wonder how the the memories are actually getting back to Bob Prime, or main character Prime, or whatever the main character's name is in Everspace, and how the clones are being generated, and how the spaceships are being built. I mean, we've burned through 3 clones and 3 spaceships, and no one's come to us with a bill yet. I have additional questions. So, yeah, maybe we're in like a Star Trek type universe where money doesn't matter and the points are made up, and no, everything's made up and the money doesn't matter. There we go. That's the line from, whose line is it anyways? Only I'm pretty sure they do actually care about the money. Anyways, enough of my rambling. Whoever is going to show up has probably shown up at this point, so let us embark. Alright. Fair warning, since Tarmac had some issues with this previously, this is a fully 3-dimensional game, and I play like an Adderall-infected squirrel, so be prepared for motion sickness if you are prone to those kinds of shortcomings of squishy life forms. I have no idea how a hardcore run works in this game, by the way. You die a lot, so given that hardcore games are designed that when you die you have to start over again, I don't know. Maybe your upgrades for your pilot carry over between different runs. It's unclear. Alright. We're going to keep running with our little interceptor, since it's either that or the Colonials, or the Sentinel, rather. The other ones are too expensive. And the interceptor has a decent balance of hit points and shields, whereas the Sentinel does not, and has these weird hacking capabilities that we haven't really gotten into yet. It might just be Iron Man. I don't actually know if you can save. Guess we should find out. Alright, off we go to the races. And every time you reboot, they ask you how hard you want the game to be, and I guess we might as well do normal.
This could be the run. I have a good feeling.
This will not be the run, dude. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see what's out here. Shoot down 30 floodlights. Again, I didn't know there were floodlights. I still see no reason to pick a fight with the G&B folks. They seem fairly chill, and I don't need to make any more enemies than we already have. Speaking of enemies, it looks like the G&Bs are engaging with some outlaws over there, so we will let them do their thing. Ooh, a comm hub. Comm hubs were very useful last time we ran into one, so maybe we'll see if we can scoot our way over there and see if we can pick up some information on what's going on in this sector. The problem is you can only stay in a sector for about 10 minutes, and then some big bads show up and start trying to break your face. And I kind of like my face, so we don't want to spend any longer than strictly necessary here. Alright, let's let my weapons recharge. The last time we approached a comm hub, it started spawning enemies like they were going out of style. So we should be a little careful around this one, I suppose. And speaking of, it has missiles! You jerk. Well, now it's shooting himself. Okay, that's kind of funny. There we go. Alright, it just had missiles. No big deal. We will hack the comm hub. And see if we can pop that little crate in there.
Cargo, mine.
Cargo, mine. Anything else hiding in here? Doesn't look like it. But they have a fuel tank down here that I'm sure will explode nicely. Boom! Alright. Picked up some gas. What is that yellow thing trying to tell me? Oh, that's just the sunlight. Alright, what else we got floating around out here? G&B stuff, G&B stuff, G&B stuff. So the comm hub is supposed to tell me every single thing that is in this sector. And it did, to some extent. So now we just run around and pick up stuff. And probably make new friends from the outlaws. guys. Oh, you guys see me. Hello. Ah, they brought friends. Stupid drones. Alright. You may have seen me switching between weapons. That's because this game appears to abide by the Halo premise of plasma weapons, or in this case laser weapons, are better against shields, whereas Gatlings, projectile weapons, are better against armor. Much like the Covenants and human weapons in Halo. I'm sure that premise has been used elsewhere, but that's the one that seems to be the common cultural touchpoint for everyone. Let's see, where's some more stuff? And lore. Probably should have picked this stuff up before I came screaming across the entire asteroid field. Oh, I see a container. Containers are guaranteed to have good stuff, whereas mineable things are just guaranteed to have the mineable things. So, let's see what we got going on over here. Yep, sorry. Credits. Hello. I don't want to pick a fight with you guys, because I'm pretty sure you'd win. And then you mine stuff literally by shooting it. Game's not terribly imaginative in that regard. I primarily bought this because the sequel is being advertised as better than Freeland, which I consider to be a very good game. So I figured might as well see what the original was like, and then we'll try the sequel at some point as well. We don't need fuel, so that's fine. Anything else interesting floating around out here? I haven't seen any other markers for any other interesting resources. But the thing is, I'm not actually sure if the markers show up unless you're close to them. Like, sometimes there's crystals hiding in here, and I'm wondering if the markers aren't going to show up unless I can, like, see them? Or there's just nothing in here. Okay, maybe I was wrong. So it does look like we have tapped out this... Oh, Okar forces inbound. Alright, time to leave. We have definitely tapped out this sector. Perfect timing. Those are the big bads I was telling you about, that when they show up, it is definitely time to exit stage right. Pursued by a bear. So it is far from unique to Halo, fine. But still, it is probably the most common cultural touchpoint out there as to the concept. I am guessing... low risk, medium risk, jump gate. There's no high risk? Well, the jump gate is automatically a medium risk, so I'm saying we go through the low risk option first, and then hit the low risk option, and then head on out. Doesn't really tell me about what we would make off of the risk possibilities, but I'm curious to see how far we might be able to make it this time. So we're going to do low and then fight our way out, I guess. We'll see what happens. Alright, while we're here, before we do anything else, I should check to see if we can upgrade anything, because we do have some resources available. We can, in fact, upgrade. Critical hit chance mod. Or shield damage mod, but we don't have the right bits and pieces. Alright, so fair enough, can't do that yet. We have weapon overdrive and damage booster. And shield boosters. Alright. Cuckoo Magoo. And I think we picked up a blueprint somewhere. So I don't remember how to build things. Build things. I might... Well, I can build new. How about that? I can build a lightning gun. If we had enough parts. That's not happening. Light missile or corrosion missile, check. Shield or weapon overdrive, check. Or device charger, energy injector, or shield booster. I don't think we want any of those, and anyways, we don't have the resources for it regardless. So, moving on. Alright. Looks like the baddies are fighting amongst themselves, but we seem to have been picked up by... Nope. Yep. We definitely have been picked up by these guys. Hello! Ah! I thought you were dead. Now you're dead. Big boom. Alright, did I pick up everything? No, I didn't. Hello. Nanobots! Nanobots are very useful for mostly repairs. Which we need a lot of as the game progresses. Let's see what's in this wreck right here. Since we are so close by. Whoa, let's not run into the wreck. Credits. I will always take credits. Note to self, stop running into things that actually causes damage to your ship. More nanobots. Alright. Let's see, we can go mine ore or more ore. We can go see what that big old thing is. Probably a G&B thing. Or potentially a trader. Who are you? You're a G&B. Nope. Those look like... Nope, not mine. Scouts. They're jumping in. That's interesting. Alright. Well, they don't see me yet. What is this thing? I have no idea what this thing is. It has things I could shoot, but the question is, do I really, really want to? Alright, let's mix it up. Ow! Jackal. Who is shooting at me? Or is it I'm just getting in the way of the G&B guy shooting at everything? Alright. Tractor beam Mark II. Oh, you can upgrade the tractor beam. Thank the great maker. Oh. Well, I never really used the weapon overdrive. Let's try that. I always forget about it. Apparently it makes your weapons more powerful at a significant energy consumption cost, but I never really use it. So, sure. Let's try that out. And we can pick up stuff further away now. Whee! Alright, so did that answer the question of what the hell this big thing is? Because I don't think it did. Oh no, it's a G&B thing. Okay, shouldn't blow that up. Check. Do not need to piss off the locals. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. The Okar and the Outlaw are going at it. Cool, cool. Let's see if I can help out a little. There we go. Beam laser! We got that once, we barely had a chance to try it, so let's give that a shot and see what happens. No, I don't want to scrap it, sorry. I want to equip it! Then we can scrap the pulse laser. Alright. Energy injector Mark II. Not enough slots for all consumables to collect. Fine. Alright. They had to be fighting over something over here, right? That's a theory, at least. Let's see if it pans out. There's certainly a lot of wreckage. But I'm not seeing any goodies. A whole lot of wreckage. Weird little cluster of weird little rocks down here. Nope, nothing useful. Oh, there we go. Tech container. I knew there was something hiding somewhere. More pulse lasers. Ooh, it's a pulse laser enhanced, though. Alright, alright, alright. I still want to kind of see what the beam laser does. But we should probably take the better weapon, honestly. That's a device charger, and then there was another one hiding right there. There we go. Another pulse laser! My god. We're just getting all the freaking pulse lasers, apparently. Alright. Device charger, I think we swapped that up, didn't we? Oh no, okay. Instantly resets all active device cooldowns, making them available for use. That does not seem overly useful. We don't use many activated abilities. This is not magic after all. Energy injector Mark II, we can't pick that up. Mineable ore, might as well go pick up that stuff. Before the O-cars show up and chase us out of the sector. Oh, speaking of, I believe. Where's the green thing? Green thing. Time to go. I don't think we have cargo ore storage, but I should probably check, because that would be handy, wouldn't it? Alright, back to the low threat sector. Yeah, that's a fact, Hug and Floors. We are flying an interceptor that can carry all this crap. So yeah, I'm guessing that whatever cargo bay we have is consumed by, well, all this crap. And I'm guessing this is our clone count down here. I'm not liking that there are 3 digits available to it. Alright. Boop! Nope. We got some nearby big bads? No, okay. Anybody close? 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Alright. Real quick. We have a plus pulse laser. Can we give it anything else? Not right now. We need crystal. Fair enough. Alright. I wish I had like a sensor. Ooh, well, you see me now. Do I want to get in a dogfight inside of a big old scary hole? Oh, lots of people see me now. They apparently communicate. Not good. Oh no, it's the O-car versus the Outlaws getting in a fight with each other and then me getting in the way. Okay, that's funny. Not great, but funny. Did that hit? It did. Didn't do enough damage. Oh. There we go. Okay. Don't get between the locals when they get in the fight. Got it. What was the last thing that we didn't pick up? Another energy injector. Which... it's a consumable that gives us energy. Well, we are burning through energy like there's no tomorrow. So let's swap that. And then... yeah, we can't seem to put things into storage. That's annoying. I guess I could just use a damage booster now. Why not? Who knows what's going to happen? Let's see here. Where's the big rock that we were chasing down? Big rock, big rock, big rock, big rock. Alright, big rock. What you got? You have a tech container. Oh. Hello, light missiles. They kind of got cuddly. That was weird. Alright, I don't see anything else out here. Well, I did pop off one light missile in that fight, so that's handy, I guess. Oh, what are you doing out here by yourself, dude? Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Mineable ore, mineable ore. Oh, what's with the ore? Well, that is a lot of ore. Ooh, a freighter wreck we just flew right past. I like how we don't even, like, try to check for, you know, survivors or anything. We just, you know, shoot the heck out of everything and keep moving on. And that did not yield us a darn thing. Sad enough. Alright. Mineable ore. Anything else out here? Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Like I said, I'm not honestly sure how far my sensor sweeps actually go. It would be nice if you could do like a ping and refresh all the little carrots, and then you could figure out where the heck you needed to go and why and when and where and so on and so forth. But I guess the big thing was the big thing. And we already checked that out. And it gave us missiles, which were appreciated, but we're all tapped out on those now. Or capped out, I guess, technically. So there doesn't seem to be much else to do here. I don't see any more wreckage or anything like that. Just various holes into the big old rock. Alright, let's take a second here. Well, that's true. The war was a few years ago, but I mean, just because it's a freighter wreck doesn't mean that it was shot down during the war. I mean, they could have very well just run smack dab into this massive navigational hazard right here, which would have been enough to destroy the freighter, that's for sure. Or it was destroyed years ago, and the thing's limited gravity field pulled it close over the years, and that's pretty much that. What is that? That looks... Nope, no, that's natural. Okay. Alright, well... No fuel, but we'll have to figure that out the next place. There is not a counter. Apparently it's approximately 10 minutes, but it may vary. I suppose I could set a timer for myself. But there does not appear to be a game or a counter in the game. Alright. Let's go to the medium risk sector, because apparently that's the only option available to us. Can't go backwards. Check. Alright, jump gate, check. G&B dudes, check. Shipwreck. Big ol' shipwreck. And some red guys behind me, but I'm hoping I can explore the shipwreck before they decide to be cranky about me. Alright, shipwreck. It's a little tiny ship. Hello. I think I have to hack it. Ooh, I can scan it. Alright. Data retrieved. Simon Talon, mercenary for hire! Been 2 weeks since I last made my jump. I should have dished out the extra credits for the fuel, but it's too late now. Food supplies are starting to dwindle. I think I have another week's worth of rations left. If there's one thing I learned in the army, it was make supplies stretch. I'm not the only one stranded in the sector. I found a ship with an outlaw. Yeah, weapon systems were damaged on both of our ships, so we just docked. He hasn't told me his name yet. I haven't told him mine either. But he has been trying to convince me to salvage both our ships so that we can meet up some friends of his. As of late, I've considered his offer. Maybe I'll consider joining the Outlaws. There's good money in it, and I could always use the extra credits. I'm going to talk to him today. Today's the day. We spent the last 2 days salvaging what we can, and we're ready to make the jump. It's a little bit cramped, but if what he's promising is true, there will be enough food and credits for both of us. But as a safety measure, I've rigged the ship to blow up if my vitals drop. Though I expect to make another logbook entry soon. Until then, Simon Talon signing off for now. Well, so, Outlaws are jerks. Check. Oh, 1,300 credits. Nice. Oh, floodlights. You can blow up floodlights. I forgot about that. Any more floodlights right here? I see a cargo. More light missiles. Okay. What is that thing? That thing looks like a turret. No, it's still a container. Floodlight. Hello, floodlight. We have a quest to blow you guys up. Sorry. Nothing personal. What's going on? Oh, I don't have any devices equipped. Right. Well, I'm guessing that since these things are attached to a shipwreck, I might be okay to blow them up. I guess if the yellow ships turn red, we'll find out I wasn't. Might as well try experimenting. They did not turn yellow. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay. Is that a floodlight? No. Let's see. Let's pick up some more fuel, because we could use more fuel, actually. That's a lot of fuel. Okay. Alright. Not quite topped off, but good enough for the time being. Anything in weird container-looking space? No. Alright. Any more floodlights? No. Okay. Let's go see what's in the big rock. Okay. Random little fuel tank thing. Let's see if we can squeeze past it. Oh, you see me. Crystal. Alright, what do we got? We got a lot of crap headed towards us. Alright, let's get out of the confined spaces and make new friends. Once again, I'm wondering if I can use the G&B for cover. Probably shouldn't. Outlaws. Oh, the outlaws are too busy fighting the Octar. That's funny. Look at you. Like, seriously, what are you? You're just a little thing hanging out. Okay, can't scan you, can't do anything with you. Not going to shoot you because that just seems gratuitous. Going to let those guys duke it out over there while I run around and try mining. Because we could use crystals for one of our upgrades, I don't remember which. Alright. Let's go say hi to whoever's left. Looks like the outlaws survived. Oh no, the Octar are still in the fight too. Ha! Alright, got that one next. Alright, there we go. Okie dokie. And you guys were fighting around this thing. What is this thing? Ow. More of those funny little box. Well, that one's all shot to hell. Let's see here. Oh, I see a gold thing in here somewhere. Where is it? There you are. That was a lot of fuel. Check. And a container. More credits. We enjoy credits and credit-shaped things. That's for sure. Alright, floodlights. Seems like there should be a floodlight on this thing somewhere. No? Boo. Oh, more container-shaped objects. Device charger. I think that's the thing we don't want. Yeah, but we can scrap it. Which seems perfectly fine. Nano injector. What do you do? Instantly repairs a small amount of hull hit points. The exact amount depends on the ship's nanobot efficiency. I don't think we've taken any damage. So, scrap that guy. More light missiles, because we are already capped out on those. Let's see here. The Octar are not here yet, but we need to make sure we're near the jump gate, because when they get here, it gets kind of into a race scenario of you need to make friends with that jump gate really freaking fast. Alright. I don't see... Oh, nope. Mineable fuel. We are capped out on fuel, though. Is that a trader over? That is a trader. I have not been terribly impressed with the traders we've encountered, though, so I'm not sure that's worth the waste of time. Let's see what's over here. Ah, crap. Let's not see what's over here. That's a shame. That looks cool. In the meantime, time to leave. Or Octar. I keep saying Octar, excuse me. There we go. Leaving!
I assume you have entered enough new sectors by this point to know the procedure.
then it just keeps getting worse and worse, and you're not a very helpful AI? Yes, I figured that out by now. Thank you. So no, we are not running low on missiles right now, Master Ridley. I haven't been spamming them nearly as much. I've gotten a little more accurate with my guns, which isn't saying a great deal. And yeah, if you stick around with the Okkar when they actually show up, it is not good. Think FTL if you get behind the rebels chasing you down. It ain't great. Alright, while we're here, let's take a second. See what kind of upgrades we can shove in things. Critical hit chance. Critical hit chance increases by 1%! 1%. I mean, does it have any critical hit chance at all right now? So it gives it a chance of critical hits. Which is, I guess, more than it's got right now. Oh, crying out loud. We should probably upgrade our shields, though, because we tend to go through those well, that energy consumption thing is going to be a drag. Alright. But we have the injector now. I guess we could flip over to that if we really need to. Alright. New sector. New friends. Sensors impaired. Can't see crap. Check. Alright. Jump drive coordinates created. There's a big thing way over there. There's a big rock right here. Let's check out Big Rock. It's on the way to the big thing anyways. And it has something inside of it. So that could be useful. Alright. 4 new items can be crafted. That's good, I guess. Let's see here. What is this obnoxiously large structure supposed to be? It looks like it's just an obnoxiously large structure. Well, that's rather boring. Alright, cool. Cool. Plasma field, and then I guess we'll cruise over to that big thing. That looks interesting. And I think sensor impaired means the Okkar don't chase us down at the same speed they did previously. So we might be able to dawdle here. Plasma fully harvested. Oh. What are you? Probably shouldn't go screaming in with no energy available. Yep. Because of their friends.
Bam!
Alright, anybody else? Oh. Well, that's the really big thing, and apparently it has some not friendlies around it. Whoa! Hey, missiles! Probably should have noticed that. Where are those coming from? Where are those coming from? You! Oh, crap! Those are turrets on the bottom. Alright, now we know what they are. Ow, 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 ow. Hearing nothing but the rain, right? As I keep on shooting my ass. You are shooting me from a very long way away. Whoa! That's a lot of gunfire. That seems to be a very large ship. Check. Let's grab these containers and boogie while we can. Crap. Where are these missiles coming from? Did I get in front of a turret or something stupid like that? Ow. Yep, I did. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I don't want to stick around and get clobbered by a frickin' capital ship. What else is there to explore in this weird little corner of the galaxy? And how do I get out of this guy's line of sight? Because he seems... Ow! He seems to have me dialed in pretty nicely. You would think hiding behind a rock, with sensors being impaired, would make it harder for him to see me. Apparently I would be wrong. That was not what I meant to do. Also, apparently those turrets are really durable. Nope. Wow. Alright, let's boogie. Yeah, no drone disassembler this time. That thing was fun. You could just grab the little dorks for scrap. It was great. Alright, I'm not seeing anything mineable, anything salvageable, anythingable. And we seem to have finally lost that guy's targeting solution. Alright. But if I'm not mistaken, that's him right there parked above that big thing that I wanted to go investigate. So maybe we're not going to do that. Let's see. I see more plasma clouds though. That seems handy. Okay. Nice to have some plasma. Alright. I'm pretty sure I've got myself turned around. Okay, that's the big thing that I wanted to go investigate. That's Big Bad over there. Alright, let's see if we can go investigate. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure sensors being impaired means the Okar don't chase us at the same rate. That thing is really honking big, isn't it? Alright. I can't tell if that's friendly or not. Which is the whole point of these sensor impaired crap. It's doing something really exciting over there, though. Alright. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. They're not shooting at me yet. That's a good start. They should definitely be able to see me. Okay, they're GMB. Cool. Alright, they're fairly chill dudes. And those funny assemblies attached to the asteroids appear to be active mining processes. They're just mining the rocks and yeeting the materials out into space. That's intriguing. Alright. Different. Is that the Big Bad? Or is that something else? That's the station that we got shot at by the missiles. Man, I wish I could have sensors, although then the Okar would be chasing me. Pretty sure that's the Big Bad. Alright, let's leave him alone. Let's see if we can figure out if there's anything else left in this stupid station that keeps shooting the crap out of me. Or at least figure out where the missile launching turret is and then take it out. That would be an acceptable conclusion as well. Alright, was that it? Was that literally it? Well, that blew up, but it didn't do anything. Ow. Floodlights? Anybody got a floodlight? Oh, we got floodlights all over the place. Yep. Driving by Braille, it totally works. Okay, well that whole thing is terribly disappointing. Alright, let's see. Short of just shooting random rocks and seeing if anything comes out of them, there's not much else to be done here. We could try to go pick a fight with that, mega thing, wherever the heck it is. Although it seems to have maybe left. That looks vaguely artificial right there. Although I think it's just another rock. Just another rock. Check. And he saw me again. Yeah, I don't want to pick a fight with that, I don't think. It has a lot of guns. Like, more guns than it probably should have. Could follow the mining drone and see if it can take me anywhere interesting. What's in this cloud over here? Let's see. Well, for being a sector you're supposed to dawdle in, there ain't much going on here. Alright. I mean, I can't even get a good read on whether or not I'd be damaging that big old ship, because the sensors are all jacked up. Okay, let's head somewhere else. No more dawdling, I suppose. No thanks, I choose life. Wow, Ice Age. Been a long time since anyone's referenced Ice Age. My goodness. And yes, there is quite a bit of mystery about our main character's past lives. He knows that he got in a fight with a friend and got in a fight with his command and somehow got poisoned and it was slowly killing him, which is why he's in cryo right now. But beyond that, we don't actually know about a whole lot about the main character, aside from the fact that he can crank out clones and scout ships like there's no tomorrow. I guess the credits pay for it in some extent. Although how the credits get back home, I don't really know. I suppose maybe it's all just digital, and you can just wire them back home, literally. Who knows? As for why the Okar are chasing us, no clue. The Outcasts are just jerks. The Okar, it's probably something that we did in the main character's main life that the clones just don't know about yet. Because apparently there does seem to be some sort of memory block or memory loss or some sort of degradation of transfer of the memories between the main body and the clones. So, and hey look, everything is medium in this sector. We're not going to make it very far, are we? Crap. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Might as well start at the top and work our way through. Alright. That's a big old moon up there. Or a space station. Be awkward if it was a space station. Okay. Let's see here. Pulse Laser already has the shield damage mod installed on it, I believe, so we could give it the critical hit mod, although I don't know why I'd bother. We could build a lightning gun, I suppose. Wait, equip. What does equip do? Did I remove it? Oh, no? That was weird. Alright, can't quite build a lightning gun yet. Darn. Don't have enough scrap? Need 48, and don't have enough gas. Fair enough. Alright, well, let's keep limping along with our little pulse laser. Where are you guys at? 3.9 kilometers away. You probably don't see me yet. Let's go investigate this wreck. There's a star. Let's go investigate the star. That'll take us really close to the outlaws. Oh, hey. Things jumping in, not good.
What's going on here?
Vermin! Drag shot! Bottom feeders! Plague rats!
Should we help this individual? It is a colonial ship, but it doesn't sound like a human pilot.
The ship is unregistered. Choose carefully whether to assist.
Might as well help him. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? We're already not friendly with the freaking outlaws, so it doesn't really matter.
Cross another one off!
Whatever those guys are, I don't know, but I don't like them. Keep burning up our power. I do have that power dump thingy, right? Where did that damn thing go? There it is. Come back. Suck on that. Man, that thing is huge. And I have no idea what it's doing. Tractor beaming? Alright. Not good. Where did our friend go? Or nominal friend. Possible friend. We got a little out of placement there. See if we can catch up. Whoop. We got somebody on our 6. Hello. You guys want to come to the party? Here. Let's just all hang out over here. There we go.
Your
New
assistance
color.
is acknowledged. Certain outlaws will not play by the unwritten rules of this sector.
Oh, the outlaws fight
Well,
amongst
we've
themselves.
taken care of the problem. For now.
We've not yet been introduced. I am Tareen, merchant of many diverse wares.
An Okar trader? Here in the demilitarized zone? Now that's a first.
I admit it's unusual, but I am no mere trader. Rather a purveyor of special acquisition.
A friendly
People want
Okar.
specific objects, I
All right.
provide them what they want.
That sounds fairly straightforward.
It's a give-and-take galaxy. Perhaps you seek a partnership in some ventures.
He's Ferengi.
Place your trust in me very quickly.
Not for everyone, but I can see you are someone who would recognize a profitable opportunity. I will start you small. If you can obtain some scrap for me, we can talk more serious business.
I'm
I
sure
think I
I can
have some
manage
scrap.
that.
You can deliver the goods in installments if this is more suitable to you. My signature setting will show you my current location.
Signature
Okay.
setting?
Sounds doable.
Alright, fine. Tareen,
Some
check.
scrap. That should be easy enough.
I noticed you did not ask about payment.
I'm trusting he knows how to do business. It's a small task, nothing much to lose,
He's got a point. Both of them.
right?
Right? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright, where did the other baddies go? I know we had... Oh, did we lose them? Maybe they... Oh, no, we didn't lose them. Too optimistic! There we go. Alright. Now there's some junk floating around out here. Mine cluster times 4? That sounds horrible. For the gunship. Alright, so we're salvaging the crap out of that. What's the other junk floating around? Turret override. Temporary overrides any turret within a certain range to fight on your side. For the Sentinel. Cool. Interesting. And shield breakers! We do love those things. They're basically the direct opposite of the light missile. But then you can just follow up with Gatling and just totally hose them. And this will make a pile of scrap, which apparently this rando down here wants. So let's go see what's going on. Hello, Tareen. It was very polite of them to wait until the conversation was over. Transfer station. He wants 200 scrap? Damn. Alright, let's make sure we don't need to do any upgrades first before we dump that at him. We might as well give this thing the shield damage mod because we'll be using it a lot more with the shield breaker missiles. And now we'll transfer him, let's say, 40 of our scrap. Transfer. Okay.
Much appreciated.
Well, apparently he doesn't pay in installments, but he will take in installments. Nice of him. Oh, we missed some credits out here. There we go. More light missiles. Okay. Let's see what's floating around in here. Ooh. Oh, it's the crazy power dance thing again. I love this so much. So we got to activate these in enough time before the first one deactivates. Oop. Oh no! Where's the last one? I thought there were only 4. I'm so confused now. Oh, crap. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we're going to bother with that. Those seem way more trouble than they're worth. What else is there to do here? Mineable ore. Well, maybe we should bother with this. Okay. 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 Let's see if we can do this. I doubt we can do this, but let's see if we can do it anyways. There was one hiding in here, wasn't there? Yep. There. Oh! Okay, cool, we did it. What does that do for us? Tuning station. Okay. And a refinery. Does that make scrap? That would be handy. You give stuff, and you get stuff. Okay, that seems fairly straightforward, but we don't need compound gel, power cell, or processor right now. So, not so helpful. Alright, let's go see what the tuning station can do for us. Crap, Okar. Alright, let's go see what the tuning station can do for us very, very freaking quickly. Increased sensor range. Well, let's give ourselves some more armor, because, yeah, not sure sensors will help us that much. Alright. And now it's time to go. Where's it? Yeah, some are only active for a short time, others will remain active until the end of the run. Open the in-game menu, go to the data screen, select ship upgrades to get an overview. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Time to leave. Bloop. Oh, I died at least 3 times. Yeah, I think I died precisely 3 times on Monday. Yes, yes, yes. And we haven't died yet, and we are only in Sector 2. We need to make it through Sector 3 to do better than Monday. So, yeah, don't jinx it. Although at least we figured out one of those stupid puzzles by way of banging our ship around. We should probably fix ourselves when we get to our next location. Because I may have dented the hull a tiny bit. Oh crap, that's a cruiser down there. Definitely need to repair. Required resources 6 of our 13 nanobots. That's fine because we need our hull repaired. Fine. Fiddle fart muffins. Okar Corvette. Big ol' bad boy. Time to go. Is there anything in here worth investigating? I mean, at least it gets us away from the thing shooting at us. So there's that. Okay. Not seeing the point of this yet. Laser beams! Green thing. What was that? No, seriously, what was that? Oh, there's a drone outside. Access key needed. Fine. I don't have any access keys. Okay, drones. Enough of you guys. Where's your little friend? Okay. Oh good, there's one with a skull. The last time we encountered one with a skull, it did not go well at all. Can I turn these off? Well, that is not nearly as helpful as I thought it would be. green ones I can open. The blue ones don't seem to matter. And the red ones require keys that I don't have. Well, that explains these things pretty well. And that appears to be shielded off and locked. And I can't get through the shield or the lock because I don't have an access key. Not even particularly sure where to get an access key. Oh, the trader probably had one earlier. The trader had one in the last game. Woo! Alright, who's shooting at me now? Because that wasn't the same color as the capital ship was trying to ruin my day. Alright. What happened to that capital ship, by the way? Where is that darn thing? It's still over there. Okay, in the meantime, let's see what we can scrap, salvage, mine, and stay well clear of the capital ship, because I don't think I can take it. Mostly because I'd have to get close to it, and that damn thing can outshoot me by, like, miles. Come here, Plasma. What is that? Let's see if we can get to that without the capital ship getting a good beat on us. Well, that is credits, and credits are good, so check. That is credits in the middle of a freaking minefield. Fantastic. And, you know, floodlights, because we don't like those anymore, for some reason. Not sure why the game would set you that challenge, but here we are shooting floodlights. Tech container. What the heck was that? Something just bounced off of us. Drone override. When activated, influences drone with a certain range to fight in your side for a certain amount of time. Be funny. Is that big bad out there surrounded by drones? It is surrounded by drones. Well, let's do something stupid. Oh god, this is such a bad plan. This is a horrible, horrible plan. Oh, this is such a bad plan. I guess I can trigger it now and it lasts for 45 seconds? Oh, this is gonna go so badly. Okay. Let's do it. Use now. Wait, why can't I use now? Hold on. Why can't I use now? Oh, because there are no drones within range. You have to be within 1,500 meters to trigger it. Alright, hold on. See if we can hide. How far away are they? 2.6, 2.0. Oh, they're getting closer. Nope. We can't do it. Sorry. We're not fighting all these guys all at once. Alright, let's get out of this sector. So it was floating around there in space, and I was going to wait for the drones to get close enough, and then trigger it once they got close enough, because apparently you can trigger consumables while they're floating in space, but not on board your ship. But unfortunately, the Okar Big Bad showed up before that could happen, so here we are running for the hills. Oh, it's lightning storm again. Love that thing. Wait, that's the wrong word. What are you? Service station. Service station. Service station.
This is a service station. Do you know what happens in a service station?
You get serviced?
I thought I asked the questions here.
Do you?
Refuel? Trade parts?
You're learning.
Let's go, well... Yeah, let's go visit the service station first and then deal with the big bad. Oh, well, all it does is repair. I could blow up stuff, but that'll probably piss him off. Alright, Mr. Big Bad. You're not going to like this, but meet my missile. Why can't I target anything? This seems bad. God bless.
You know, there were moments there I was worried.
The odds were certainly against you.
You don't say. Alright, that was weird. Now I can go get repaired. That was a very strange fight. Half the time it seemed like my sensors were all jacked. 3 left. Okay. 2 left. Okay. Alright. They only have so many repair charges on board, apparently. Makes sense, I guess. I could blow up the container, but it's a GMB, so I probably shouldn't. Again, don't need to piss off the natives. Locals, whatever you want to say. It did seem like I was being jammed there, yeah. It was rather peculiar. Alright. Because I couldn't even do the proper targeting reticle thing. It was very strange. What is... Oh, you see me. Hello. Oh, wow, that's a whole pile of stuff over there. We're gonna get us some stuff. Oh, you've got your own missile. Oh, cute! Well, if we needed fuel, we don't need fuel anymore. Because, damn. Scrap would have been nice. Although I don't know where that guy is right now. I guess we can figure out how to find him. Ore and credits, always a good thing. Check. Let's zip on around here and see what else we can find. I don't know if this was a ship or a base, but man, it has had a rough time of it. Looks like a base. Okay. Nothing much else here. Lightning storm is not terribly useful aside from just zapping the crap out of your shields. Jump gate, check. There's something in... Oh, there's something in the lightning field. Okay. Might as well grab some more.
Lightning in space? How?
Magnetic fields causing friction. An anomaly.
But quite visually striking.
Ow. GMB container, GMB container. We might actually make it out of Sector 2 alive. How wild is that? Let's make sure we haven't missed anything over here. apparently we missed that. Did I see a little drone just go flying by? That was weird. Alright. We only have so much time before the Okar show up, so I think it's about time to pack it in and head for the next sector, shockingly. Any upgrades we can do? Not really. Can we build new things? We can build a lightning gun now. We cannot build a lightning gun now because we sold off all our scrap. Never mind, but we also don't have enough gas. There's a difference between gas and fuel, apparently. I'm guessing fuel is more refined or something like that. A more proper form of gas. Yeah. Alright, looks like there's some residue of a battle over here, though. No. Nothing standing out. Oh, I see something. Come here, you. You even have floodlights. What the heck are you? You're covered in E's. Nope. Nope. Outlaw turret. Well, now we have the gas. That's funny.
There you go.
There we go. Got some more floodlights out of the way. Got some more gas. Got some more nanobots. And there's one more container hiding out. More nanobots. That tractor beam is really freaking handy. Scrap! I see scrap. Oh, what is that noise? Scheisse, what is that? A missile silo. I'm guessing those are big and bad. Okay. Don't make friends with missile silos. Check. Grab a discrepa. And the gel. And there was one more floating around here somewhere. More crystals. Well, that was a fairly useful trip over off into yonder. And now it's definitely time to leave. We keep saying that. Make friends with the jump gate. It is definitely time to go, man. Oh, that was a nuclear missile that was coming at us? That's why my sensor... Whoa, minefield. We're screaming like a madman? That would make sense. Alright, that makes sense. If I can trick the outlaws into shooting the GMB facilities, I get the goodies. That makes a certain degree of sense, but I still gotta trick them into doing it somehow. Nuclear launch detected! Wow. Yes, that game. Can I shoot these down? I can target. Oh, I can shoot them down. Nice. Probably shouldn't have used the Gatling gun shields. Oh well. Probably should aim better. Probably should do a lot of things. Damn. Who did I piss off back here? Stop shooting holes in my ship. Stupid drone. Alright, my god.
What can you tell me about the Okar?
A reptilian race. Historically
Starcraft.
peaceful in
There we
nature
go.
until the colonials arrived,
Hey.
that is. The perceived threat created existential panic among the species. Their home worlds lie on the western edges of the Belgrade cluster, although their exact origins are still uncertain.
Alright, crazy ass minefield. Oh, when you see me now? You're gonna come over here? Really? You're gonna come pick a fight in a minefield because you're an idiot. Freaking morons, I swear. Oh, helps if I target. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. just do a little clearing on our way in. Well, I don't know how proximal I have to be to these mines for them to go off, and the last time we did that, it ended very poorly for us, if I recall. Alright, looks like this cargo ship had a full-on rupture and has got nothing left behind. Alright, there was other stuff floating around here, though, I could swear. I see some crystals over there. And funny stuff over there. There's that station I saw. Let's go check him out. Not seeing anything else in the local space. No. More fuel and plasma and credits. Well, let's move quickly then. More nuclear missiles. Ow! Apparently nuclear missiles are significantly more maneuverable than I thought they were and do lots and lots of damage. Probably should have seen that coming.
All this cost was a squeeze of the trigger.
Laser turret? Oh, they go on gunships. Fine. Probably should switch back to our tried and trues, because we're about out of our... Yeah, we got 5 left. And stasis missiles are kind of weird. They just freeze the enemy for a time, which is supposedly more useful than it sounds, according to the blurb. And what is... that's a stasis missile. Alright, let's zip on over here, by way of over here. Ooh, minefield. Let's go tearing through the minefield at max speed. Totally safe! Oh, we found some dark matter finally. Come on, Mr. Tractor Beam, do your tractor beam work already? Because we probably need to start heading somewhere very soon, I would imagine. Speaking of, I should probably do the obvious and fix my nuclear damage. Because, yeah, that really actually kind of hurt. Come on, come on! Limping along! There we go. That's a lot of mines. These people have a freaking infatuation with minefields, I swear. Alright. Seems like everything we can pick up in the area, aside from lots and lots of freaking mines. And a stasis missile, which I don't really want. And a freighter wreck that... wait, is that not one we hit already? No. Somehow entirely missed that. Too busy dodging mines. Oh yeah, definitely didn't do this one yet. Wow, all kinds of containers. Let's stand off at a distance and shoot them gently. You know, shoot them politely like. To quote the inimitable Captain Malcolm Reynolds. That is a butt ton of mines. Seriously, people, put the mines away. They don't even fratricide nicely. Weird little blue thing. Check. Alright, do you see anything of value aside from that silly stasis missile that I guess I could scrap? I should probably scrap that if I'm not going to use it. Totally wasting time. I'm kind of surprised the Okar haven't shown up yet. Oh, I can't even use it anyways. I thought I'm in a scout. No, I'm in an interceptor. That's right. Yep, time to leave. I spoke their name and they heard me. Helps if I keep my thingy on the thingy. And that's what she said. Okie dokie then. Oh, hey, high risk. We finally scored a high risk. Yeah, we're not going there. So we can do low, medium, medium, or medium, low, medium, which works out the same in the end. Cool. Let's do a low and then a medium and a medium. Because that'll give us a chance to maybe upgrade our ship a little more before we get into the medium fight. At least the exit is low, so that's nice. Hugging floors, while it may make repairs easier, I'm not sure a glowing hull is actually all that useful. Oh, funny, we mentioned beryllium spheres, KP Guy Ebbers. If you go back and rewatch, wow. Orville, if you go back and rewatch Orville, you will discover that the primary power plant of the Orville class ships is in fact a beryllium sphere. It was a little amusing to remind myself of that. Ooh, cutscene. Uh-oh. I don't like shadows.
There is a colonial heavy fighter leaving hyperspace in front of us. Be aware.
Is that good or bad?
Thanks for the warning.
He has a jump suppressor. This does not bode
That's
well.
bad.
Who would have thought that outlaws make such good informers? But they were right. You're still alive.
Oh, it's the guy we
I'm
pissed
not
off.
sure we've been introduced.
What you did was unnecessary. Destroying it all. How could you? After all the efforts we put into our plans, you betrayed me.
Listen, I
doesn't sound
think
good.
you have the wrong man. I don't want any trouble.
I don't play the fool. I hate to do this, but I can't let you get away with this, Adam.
Adam. Wait. I've seen you before. Your name is Seth.
What do you take me for? You can drop the Amnesia Act. It's time for you to pay.
That thing looks very big. Very, very big.
Damn you, Adam! This isn't over yet!
Now that was a curious encounter.
Well, I
This
burned all
Seth
our
guy.
missiles.
I remember him vaguely. We were friends, weren't we? Why did he try to kill me?
It should not come as a
Come
surprise
on.
that most people want to kill you. Only that this one was rather talkative.
Talkative. He accused me of something I did and I can't remember. What have I done?
It should not be a surprise that most people want to kill you. What? That doesn't seem very nice. Hello, Scout. Goodbye, Scout. Alright, we gotta lay off the booster a little to get us energy to use for weapons. Is somebody chasing me? No, not really. Hey! I gotta listen to those warnings better. That was the big one. Damn, it is a lot more maneuverable than I would have thought for a nuclear missile. Alright, where is the nuclear missile coming from? Or was that the last one I just blew up? Oi! Secure container, I still don't have an access. No, I think I do have an access card. Ah, nice. Boop. was a lot of credits.
Straight into the account.
Whew. I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right, let's see if we can unlock this thing. Hey, we do have a key. Key accepted. Okay, do I blow you up now? Interesting. Plasma mine. More and more mines. You guys love your freaking mines. Nobody likes mines, man. Because I'm pretty sure me triggering them sets them off in my face, too. I'd like... That really looked like a floodlight. One over here. Floodlight. Drone server? Oh, that's going to be exciting. What the hell does a drone server do? Oh, hi guys. Was that not the drone server? I'm confused. Tech container. I may have taken out the drone server. Well, whatever that is dead now. Check. When all else fails, shoot it. Those turrets are so weird. Alright. I saw lots and lots of containers that we need to go grab. Lots and lots and lots of containers that we need to go grab. Nope. Okay, where'd the other one go? Damage limiter. 50% for 16 seconds. Huh. That could be useful against big bads. That's ore, don't want that. We were going over here, yes. Like you! Although you're not very big or bad. I could swear I just took out the drone surfer. Why are you still online? Very strange. More mines. All the way. Ow! Another fornicator. And I hear missiles. I hear it, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Underwater. I don't even know what that is. Aside from the fact that we're all killed it. That's doing a pretty damn good job of it. Where did you go? Ow! Eternal fornicator. Okay. Not great. We've got some busted up crap on the ship. This place is like a maze. I'm guessing that's intentional. Let's see if we can grab before the big bads get here. And then we need to repair at our next stop if we have enough nanobots, which hopefully we'll pick up in the process of picking up whatever this place has to offer. More blueprints. We don't need another Gatling, so we'll salvage that one. Didn't see what the blueprint was. Oh. I'm sure it wasn't important. Oh, wait.
Yes, nanobots.
Speaking of, thank the great maker. Alright. Is that the O car? That's the O car. Time to be somewhere else. Boom! Oh, Eclipse Warlord did his drive-by again of 5 memberships. Nice. Thank you, Eclipse Warlord. I was too busy trying to save my little hiney. I apologize for that. HUD icon ring. That might be handy to figure out, wouldn't it? Alright. We have some homework. Oh, crap. We have a cutscene.
They arrived at Cluster 34. Into a cauldron of hellfire. A war of unprecedented intensity. Seth Nobu was an ace fighter, earning his badges quickly in combat.
That's a cute little shuttle.
Adam Roslin was on the same carrier.
Oh.
Cloning new troops for the front.
He was cloning troops and turned into a clone himself.
The war was
predictable.
mutually devastating, but mercifully short. With an armistice, the fleet had to withdraw, but some wanted to stay behind for the spoils, new opportunities. Seth Nobu was among this group. Adam Roslin went with the fleet. Complying with the peace conditions, his cloning program was dissolved.
Like, literally, apparently. Wow.
This Seth Nobu.
Alright.
Who's a friend.
Let's see here. Repair. Inertia dampeners. What do they do? Inertia dampening off. Well, okay, straightforward. Unclear what they do, though. Interesting. We should probably fix them. I do not need to turn into a thin red paste on the back of the cockpit. And we should probably patch up the rest of the ship, too. Because she is in rough condition right now. And that used up almost all our nanobots. Great. And
In
now...
which case, next time you could perhaps convince him not to shoot at us.
Again with the very helpful robot. Let's see here. Display. Field of view. That's probably not what we want. Anti-aliasing. No, 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 no. Motion blur. Let's see here. Controls. No. Game, maybe? Show HUD and cockpit view. Okay. Enable track IR. Track IR. Infrared, really? Interesting. So maybe it isn't. HUD marker size. Ooh, large. Extra large! Let's try large and see how that does. Read previous. Inertial dampening is your space brakes. Oh, well, I haven't used brakes a lot. Yeah, it might be a Dalek. Yeah, seems like.
If only I knew what my original did to make him so angry. What did he mean by betrayal?
And you
It
can
appears
save an
that you
exit.
must navigate Adam Roslin's past in order to find the answers.
I just need to put the pieces together.
A ship requires assistance against raiding outlaws. A reward has been offered for your support.
Okay. Mission failed, protect the target. I just got here! What? Well, that's some crap. Literally pull up and tell me I failed a mission because reasons? What? Jerks. That doesn't seem good. Lots and lots of fighting over there. Let's come over here and see what's up. Why do these asteroids have flat tops? That seems strange. On a scale of 1 to odd, that is pretty remarkably odd. Alright, so who owns this little hunk of rock? Somebody is shooting at me. Therefore, I will shoot back and see what I can salvage. Come back. Come back. Oh, lots of missiles. Oh, great, a skull guy. Our favorite little kind of guy. Oh, come on. You can shoot. I maybe shouldn't have picked this fight. Doggone it. Come here. Oh, no. Nope. Should not have picked that fight. Hey, we got one more kill than last time. New record! Space has suddenly become spicy. Why is space spicy? We can build a thermogun times 10, whatever the hell that is. Oh, yeah, that is our clone count. Okay, we are now on clone 5. Alright, we were trying to max out our credit loot bonus, because it just compounds itself. So let's see what we can do here. There we go, we have 981 left over. We need another 8,000 to fully max it, good lord. 981, 981, 981. We can work on the scanner some more, but that doesn't seem to help very much. Oh, there's a critical hit chance thingy. So that 1% adds to your 0.5%. Very helpful. Power would be great, actually. Let's do power. Because I'm clearly burning through power way too quickly, and we don't have enough money to do both. Boo hiss. Probably capacity is better than regeneration for the time being. And then we'll use our remaining 400 to do... maybe dump it into trading, or maybe dump it into sector scanner, either way. They seem good. Or resources. I mean, that could be useful too. We could do both scanning and resources. Or retrieval. Yeah, it really depends on how much time you have to recharge, doesn't it? Alright, we'll do capacity for now. And then we'll do... let's see, I've got 400 left, so we could do... 200 in trading and 200 in retrieval? Or 300 in that and just leave it alone. Or 400, 300 in that and just leave it alone. I mean, I guess technically I should use up as much money as possible because we don't get to keep it. So we'll do trading 1 and retrieval 1. And that maximizes how much we've spent. Okay. And since I have been here for, you know, an hour and a half now. Engine at some point. Yeah, I should probably do engines. Max speed. There's 700 though, so I didn't have that available. But regardless, since I have been here an hour and a half now, I think that's enough live streaming for one night, don't you? So once again, this is a game called Everspace. Once again, it's a little creepy because all your clones that we keep killing off keep remembering being killed off, which seems positively horrible if you ask me. It was on sale during the Steam sale most recently. I have no idea if it still is, but feel free to look it up if flying around space getting your ass shot off repeatedly is your kind of jive. In the meantime, and as always, good night and good luck.